Curve Mini, when you get your pattern, it has you cut all your blocks ahead of time. So when you get your pattern from So Kinda Wonderful, it's all color coded and it's really great. My suggestion is lots of times I'm a cut as I go. But on these, I don't like to cut as I go. You have to cut all at once. And the reason is because you're mixing and matching a lot of the different pieces. And the best part about the Quick Curve Mini is that you're using both sets. So you may be cutting it apart, but you're just going to turn right around and sew them back together. My husband says that all the time. He does not understand.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Why are you cutting all that
fabric up so you can sew it back together?
Just put it back together.
All right, so we're going to start with 2 squares on this. Now this is where I think these women are absolute geniuses. And gosh, I was going to grab a white piece of paper. What I'll do is, let's see. Oh, yeah, because you have to look at all of these lines. And this is where you're like, there's no way. There's no way, but at the same time, they all mean something and they all kind of coordinate together and you use those. That's why their patterns are so great. And once you learn it, you're like, wow.
Yeah, because I mean, first look at that, you're going, what are all these lines and circles on here for?
It's not just a grid work like we're used to on a lot of things. There are circles, there are cutouts, there are radius and all the things. So I wanted to grab that piece of paper so that I could show you how amazing. So the first thing that it'll have you do is cut out all of your blocks, and then it kind of has you sort them into different color combinations.
Okay.
And that's what depends. So as you can see, there is a dotted line. I think I better keep this handy. So this is our very first cut.
Okay.
That we're gonna do. Okay, so we bring this, and
now all of this is in the patterns, correct?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I think you're going to show us a helpful little tip on thing 3. So I'm going to actually line my square up on that dashed line right here. So then I'm going to take and I am going to actually cut in this little groove right there. So now I have 2 pieces when I cut this apart. I've got a curved piece and a different curved piece.
Yeah.
All right, so I have pre-cut my white ones because now what I want to do is I want to sew these right back together because that's what's going to create the curve. So the thing that you have to pay attention to is the direction of your curve a lot of time and which 2 pieces we're going to put together. So I always kind of like to lay them out like this, then flip it over. It's easier for me to see it visually.
No, I totally agree. That's what I would do. And this is bringing back memories of me doing this, okay?
Because
on a bigger scale.
Sometimes when you have them all stacked up and then you flip them over, this does not make sense. Because how are we going to get those 2 pieces together?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here's where the magic happens. We're going to start 1/4 of an inch approximately. Now you don't have to measure exactly. I know you and Jackie are like, what? It's just approximately 1/4 of an inch down here. The first couple I like to pin. And the reason I like to pin.
I'm very much a pinner.
The reason I like to pin is because what we're going to do, and you're going to do this at the machine, is we're going to set the machine 1/4 of an inch and we're going to sew this line, but we're actually going to pull this straight. And you're going to go down till it's straight. And remember, you're in charge of the fabric. I think sometimes we think fabric is made of steel and we can't pull it to match.
Do you mark the center part at all?
Nope.
Don't mark it. Okay.
Nope, don't mark it.
All right. I'm trusting you, Allison.
All right. So I'm going to hand this to you. Once you get a couple of stitches in and you take this out, then you're going to pull this underside straight. So you're going to pull this straight. See how that's straight on that straight line?
Okay.
Can you see that? And you're going to match it when you pull this straight.
So you're going to pull the underneath one straight.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And you're going to pull the top one straight at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, everybody.
Let's see, we got the machine set, ready to go.
I've got it set so that I'm using the Anthem, the Baby Lock Anthem today. It's one of their newer machines. And if you go to the quilting section and Q2, you get a perfect 1/4 inch if you use the edge of your J Preferencer.
Okay, so do I start at the very edge?
Start at the very edge.
Okay.
But remember, we pulled that down 1/4 an inch.
All right.
Okay.
Boy, you're trusting.
I go in 2 and then just slow that stitch down. And remember, Sandra, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect.
Okay, good, because it's not going to be.
Nope. I will show you why.
Wow,
when we're
let's
done.
turn this up just a tad.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. All right. See how easy that is?
You know, the thing that I'm thinking as you're doing this is you concentrate more on the edge of your fabric than your needle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying here?
Yeah, you can't watch the needle.
No,
or
I
you're
can't
gonna be
watch the
confused.
needle or I'm not going to get that 1/4 inch.
Yep. And it doesn't make any sense until the end.
I need a stiletto here, girl.
All right.
So I can get it at the end, I can get it to match here.
All right.
Do you see that?
And Anita, you're right. Put the needle in the down position when you pull that fabric, when you stop to pull it, because then it holds it right there. So that's exactly right. Okay, now when you end, it's funny how you cut it apart, but when you sew it back together,
Do I back stitch or not?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have you hand it to me so I can show them here before we have you. Okay, so see how good she did, and she says that's not perfect. So what we're gonna do, Sandra, is we're gonna now just take it and it will magically just kind of lay. So I'm gonna have you take it to the iron and just give it a good press.
Okay.
But do you see how this is right here and it's kind of wonky? But as soon as you pull it straight, you've got that perfect curve. But do you see how nicely that lays? So look at that curve on that back there.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So,
and you don't clip your curves or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
You don't need to.
Okay, that's
All right,
what I'm asking.
Now I'm gonna show you. Now when we talked, you said you had that you had done a quilt.
Yeah.
Like this. But you hated it because you felt like the curves did not line up.
Right.
And what did your instructor tell you?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm going to tell you to worry about it a little bit.
She did. She said, don't worry about it. She says, it doesn't happen. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. That's not in me for it to not worry about it.
You want to trim these now. So when this attaches to the next one, it's at 4 inches right here, see? And so what you want to do is you want to trim this curve right here so that it will match what it's laying next to. So do you see this 4-inch ruler? Let me grab my paper so that you can see. So I have this 4-inch ruler that's so kind of wonderful, came up with too. It's got an 1/8 of an inch and a 1/4 inch.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's got an 1/8 of an inch and a 1/4 of an inch right here. And you can cut this down to 2 or 3. This is a helpful ruler, but you can also do it on your Quick Curve Mini. So I'm gonna show you both ways. Okay,
so you don't necessarily have to have this one.
I would buy it. I'm telling you, I would buy it just because it is so nice.
Okay,
and you'll see why.
Easier, makes it easier.
Yeah, much easier.
Okay.
Okay, so what you do is there's a little dot right here.
Okay.
And there's a little kind of square right here.
Oh, yeah.
You want to line this square and this square. I forget, we're a little bit closer. You want to bring this square and this square on your curve. Okay, so do you see how we're going to put this right here on this curve?
All right.
And then I'm going to pull this one right here on that curve so that it lines up.
Oh, okay.
All right, now I'm going to, now I can use this ruler, or this rotary cutter because I like it so much better. I'm going to cut it here, dun, 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 dun. Trim this one right here. So now I have about an 1/8 of an inch along this edge, along these edges right here. So when I add my next piece and I sew a 1/4 of an inch, I'm going to hand this to you. Just sew a 1/4 of an inch down there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to get a great curve.
Now I can turn that up just a little bit more. Yep. I'm lots better at straight stitching. I can go a lot faster on those, Allison. Okay.
All right.
Should we press that one? I think our iron's hot enough now.
Iron hot?
I believe
it is. Now you can press that.
Okay.
And you'll see how nice that comes together.
Okay.
While you do that, I want to show you how to do it on your Quick Curve ruler as well. Because you do have these 2 lines on your Quick Curve Mini. You just have to do a little bit of adjusting. So do you see this solid line up here is your 1/8 of an inch. The slash line is your 1/4 of an inch. So if you were going to trim it here, what you would do is you would actually put this solid line right here, slide this over a little bit, and put that 1/8 of an inch right there, and then you could trim with your rular.
Oh, okay, so you could use it that way too.
So you could use it that way too. Okay, look how nice that came out.
Sandra,
you did a great job.
Impressed.
And now when you put the next one, it's going to line up exactly on that 1/8 of an inch, and then you don't worry about it. Okay. So do you want to see the final project?
I do.
All right. So this is what we were working on. That is one of their newer. This is called the Posh Wreath. This is made 100%.
Look at that.
In with the Quick Curve Mini. Isn't that fun? And this is an afternoon project.
Oh, I'm going to do it.
So
you've convinced me, Allison.
All right.